Male dancers, security officers were all cross-examined today before court was adjourned for tomorrow. And you're really telling me that one of the security officers finally confirmed to everybody that he actually took a copy of this video, sent it, and went back home to his girlfriend, his wife at the time, and showed it to him. And then the next day, when he went to go find the video at the hotel, the video was gone. This was the same man who pinned Diddy against the wall when Diddy was trying to get aggressive and when he was upset when he heard the report of all of this took place. Instead of you to actually send that video to police enforcement for them to arrest him 8-9 years ago, you instead took a copy, filmed it, and went home to your wife and kept it at bay. And that's how eventually this video got released and for everybody to see it. But had you actually sent it to the police and this man got arrested, it probably would have prevented so much abuse to have when it comes to these other alleged victims. Cassie, Dawn Richards, Gina, like the list goes on. These security officers, these security guards, these bodyguards, these grown men who see a lot of this crap that goes on love to turn a blind eye. And then suddenly some of them want to become storytellers for everybody when all of this goes down. But I always side eye a lot of that. And here we are today. One of the police officers, one of the security guards, was confirming that, this video was actually a copy. That was a bombshell today that was released. Now we know where the video comes from, and it was a copy that he made. Did I even do my intro? I don't even know. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. I went live twice today. It was exhausting, to be honest with you. I can't lie to you. But here we are doing a day trial 5 part 2 review of everything that went on with this hearing. So you guys know what is going on in less than 10 to 15 minutes, guys. Let's get quick updates and let's keep it pushing, because every day now it's going to be an absolute madness and bombshells are going to be dropping. Now, Brian Steele came into the fold, cross-examined the security guard, and was basically saying, well, you're saying these stuff now about what Diddy was doing, but you never put it on your report. Why is that? And I think that is a good question, but I think it is just a testament to the fact that this security guard was a bad security guard. Because if you're seeing Cassie getting beaten up, but you ain't telling anyone, you're a bad security guard. I'm glad that Diddy got pinned to the wall, though. But at the same time, it doesn't really mean anything. The male dancer obviously was cross-examined by both individuals, and the prosecution basically discussed the fact that this man saw Cassie getting slapped up, Cassie getting beaten up, and for the fact that Diddy actually wanted them to do role play as if they had met at the airport before they'd even known each other, that he got a lot of money, $4,000 to be exact, and that also at the same time the baby oil was never enough. Diddy always wanted more. Diddy would give him Molly, he would feel euphoric, and obviously he needed the money. Come on, memory. Okay, come on, memory. Oh, phew. Love that for me. But he also goes on to talk about how Cassie was the one who handed him the money. Cassie was the one who called him to come back to do XYZ. And so now I want to jump into the fold before I finish the court hearing review. We move on to the next topic. That a lot of people are turning against Cassie and are really upset with hearing this because they believe that she was doing a lot, that she's part of this, because the male dancer also stated that Cassie enjoyed some of the stuff that was going on. If anything, the male dancer confirms that Cassie was never in control, because the male dancer confirms that Cassie was being beaten up and slapped, that she was the one giving $4,000, but obviously she was given it from somebody else, and that she was told to tell this man to come back because she ain't going to tell the male dancer to come back for no reason. The defense are going to spin this as if Cassie was the one in control, ordering these male dancers to come and go and recruit them, and basically she was the one who was trafficking people. That's how they're going to spin this conversation. But in the same breath, the male dancer admitted when he got cross-examined that she was being beaten up and slapped and that he couldn't do anything about it, the male dancer, because he was too scared. That in itself clearly shows us that Diddy was somebody who was in control. Diddy is the ultimate master here. She was being groomed and she was simply being told what to do. But for some reason now, people are believing that Cassie was a part of this, that she got way too much money, she got away with this, and etc. And I find it to be absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait for her to take the stand later on this week, which was confirmed earlier on today, because I genuinely feel like she is going to drop bombshells and remind people why this was happening in the first place. I genuinely believe that Cassie is still a victim. I don't like this victim blaming stuff that initially the defense was doing, and now a lot of the people watching this hearing are doing as well. The male dancer also confirmed that he was told to hold in his urine and urinate on her slowly and pause, then do it again and pause, then do it again and then pause. Some kind of fetish or something that he obviously liked. Listen, this ain't that bad. The worst thing I heard was that Diddy was ejaculating on men and then was licking it off somebody else's body. That's the worst thing that I've heard. That's in civil lawsuits and that was absolutely crazy. Then Diddy's lawyer, Xavier Donaldson, cross-examines the male dancer and he discusses the fact that prostitution is prohibited and, you know, talking about the CEO of the website that this male dancer was using. Ain't nobody caring about that. Ain't nobody caring about that. Nobody cares about that, bro. We all know that prostitution is prohibited in America. Cool guy you are. Wow, such a great lawyer you are. Wow, such a cool question. That would be me in the court hearing. If I heard Xavier Donaldson asking him that question. Oh, male dancer, can you confirm that prostitution is prohibited? I'll be in the court hearing like, well, duh, what do you think? Of course we all know it's prohibited. Stop asking dumb questions and let's get this hearing going on. You think you're bad, but you're not bad. What I'm trying to say is that Diddy's lawyers today performed so poorly. The poor opening statement. This case is about jealousy and love. Some kind of Wattpad romance Shakespeare's Disney story that nobody asked for. Victim blaming Cassie and Jane. And then you have Xavier Donaldson asking nonsense. The only lawyer that was good on Diddy's side today was Brian Steele. For him to sit there and ask, why didn't you include certain things on the report 8-9 years ago, but you want to talk about it now on the stand, is genuinely, objectively a very good question to ask. So the other lawyers, ain't nobody want to hear all that. You're not bad. Oh, is prostitution prohibited in America? Can you confirm this? We all know it's prohibited. Like, shut up. Anyways, Tory Lanez got stabbed, and he is in critical condition. A helicopter had to fly him out. He went into a very awful altercation in his prison cell, and that in itself is currently headline news. So I wanted to throw that in there. How this man got stabbed and ended up in prison, but not Diddy, I don't understand. Clearly, Tory is the one who said that, you know what, I ain't taking it. But Diddy was very happy to take it and give the Glock 3000 to everybody. Then you have Lil Wayne over here kicking out his girlfriend and his daughter, kicking out a child. I don't understand. Either she's lying, somebody's lying, or somebody is just downright cruel. And I don't know why Lil Wayne would do that. I really don't understand. A lot of people are turning against Cassie in the comments of loads of blogs, saying that Cassie obviously wanted the urine, that, you know, she wasn't forcibly told to open her mouth, therefore she was enjoying it, therefore she, you know, wants to be a part of this, she ain't that guilty. A lot of people are turning against her, and that's not how this works. As somebody who's been through SA, somebody who's been through DV, I know for a fact that when you are in positions, you do things that you may not want to do, but there are other governance, other control around you that is obviously telling you to do XYZ. You might not be forced physically to do it, but you are mentally being forced or being told, you're being groomed, you're being instructed, or you know that the consequences are far worse if you don't do it, and therefore you are in that position to do something. And just because she enjoyed a little sexual moment that was great does not mean that she is this evil villain. Evidently anybody's going to enjoy something even if they don't want to do it, while being coerced or forced to do it in a specific moment. That doesn't reflect somebody's emotions, mental tenacity for the entire freak off. Let's be real. Let's be real. I don't like this tide turning, and I'm not here for it, but I feel like people always want to jump on Cassie and turn on her when they get opportunities to do so. That is a review of the remainder of the hearing that was roughly an hour and a half, and I got it all out to you guys in less than 10 minutes with my own memory. I read it all and I'm just talking about it. Come on, memory. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, head over to my Instagram at Murad_Morali. Check out my travels, comment there below. I document my travels there every single day so you can see where I'm up to, what I'm doing. Definitely check that out, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.